A single young man rescued a beautiful woman from drowning, only to discover she was actually a fashion model. He carried her back to where she worked, and as he gazed at the model's exquisite features, he couldn't resist leaning in for a kiss. That's when he noticed the gem necklace around her neck. The moment he removed the necklace, something incredible happened. The model suddenly came to life. She blinked her eyes in confusion, while the young man stared in shock, as if he'd seen a ghost. He wondered if the river water had been toxic, causing him to hallucinate, until the girl placed her hand on his cheek. Feeling the warmth of her palm, he finally believed that everything before him was real. The girl seemed to have been asleep for 1,000 years, completely unfamiliar with the modern world, and she mistook the young man for her prince. Faced with this unexpected love, he found himself falling deeply for her. He took her away in his car, and as she watched the bright lights and bustling energy of the modern city, she was filled with excitement. He bought her a hot dog, but she bit into it wrapper and all, saying it tasted pretty good but was a bit tough to chew. They came across an upscale nightclub with a long line outside. The young man had always been turned away before because he wasn't important enough, but this time the bouncer was so stunned by the girl's beauty that he politely ushered them inside. Lipstick seemed to have a natural appeal for her. Even coming from 1,000 years ago, she was no exception. Another woman generously let her borrow some lipstick and showed her how to use it. That night, with her red lips, golden hair, and sparkling eyes, the stunning girl became the sensation of the club. Every man's gaze was drawn to her, but she only had eyes for the young man beside her. After the dance ended, he took her home. The girl marveled that his room was as elegant as a palace and the bed as soft as clouds in the sky. Looking at this pure and innocent girl, the young man gently caressed her cheek and whispered goodnight. The next morning, the young man, who usually loved sleeping in, got up early to make her breakfast. The girl took a luxurious bubble bath upstairs, and then she noticed the necklace the young man had left on the table. She couldn't help but put it on. When the young man came upstairs with breakfast, he found that the girl had turned back into a statue. Will the boy find a solution? Will they ultimately end up together?